Welcome inside my endurance cave and a tutorial or walkthrough of our brand new Peloton tread. So fired up about getting this. We got the Peloton itself, I think 2.5 years ago. We've been using it religiously. It's been a lot of fun. So we made the investment to get the tread after my wife did a demo somewhere in California, and we ordered it. It got here in a matter of like a week and a half. Quick setup, really good spacing where it fits in our area. And so today, I'm gonna give you a walkthrough on what I've learned so far and how cool this machine is. Let's get started. Here is your home screen. In the upper left-hand corner, you can see what your weekly streak is. So I've worked out the last 2 days. I'll be doing a workout today. The bottom left corner, if you have multiple people on it, you can select between different users. So I can pick between myself, and I can also see my wife's profile here. But when you do click on your profile, you see your entire history of your workouts. This one is also connected to my Peloton Bike profile. So it says here, I've had 212 cycling rides, 6 stretching, a running, a walking, and all my stats here. I can go to my calendar view on the far left here and see which days I've worked out, and even cycle through and see which some of my highlights and bests. Here's my workout history. And once you go to your workout history, you can see this entire list of all your workouts and then scroll through them. And then let's say, for example, you want to go back and see one of your rides, like here with Emma Lovewell on Wednesday the 25th. It shows my entire workout history and how I did. And I can actually repeat this workout if I want to. It shows my output, cadence, resistance, and so on. But I can repeat that workout and compare my results from this time to the next time. Here is your achievements. So you can see I got a badge for each time I did a milestone: 10 rides, 25 rides, 100 rides, 200 rides. Of course, milestone for my first run and walk. Activities on the far left side, it shows which days you worked out and then what that workout was on that day. So on the 25th, I actually did 2 workouts. One was a 45-minute ride followed by a 10-minute warm up, which is actually was a cool down or a flip flop, those can't remember which. So that's under like activity, and just go back and you can see what you did, how many workouts you did, how long it was for that specific day. Now I'm gonna go back into the home button here down to the left. Now this is fun. You can pick your instructor for your run. You can see the daily picks that they have for you. Down here, what's most popular, and I love that you can just scroll through and pick whatever workout you want to do. They even have on this side different musical artists, and these artists are featured in certain workouts. So let's say you picked Ariana Grande, for example. These are all the classes that feature her songs. So if you're a big fan of that specific artist, you can pick that workout and that will showcase that person's song. So Olivia has it in her 30-minute hit run. Selena has it in her full body boot camp, and so on. I'm gonna go back to the home button here. This is also fun here, challenges for the month. Now, sometimes Peloton will put on some challenges for a specific month. This one is a November activity challenge, work out 5 days in November. You can view that challenge. This one breaks it down by different programs. There's a boot camp here, and we bought the accessories of the mat and dumbbells and some elastic bands. So with those accessories, you can do some of these workouts that they have here for you. This one is broken up into a 2-week boot camp practice explorer. It shows you what you're doing here. There's a run stretch, there's warm-ups, there's core workouts. Week 2 increases it to some more body weight exercises, stretching, and so on. There's a road to a 5K, so you can go on I think it's a 6-week course to work on a 5K running plan. Yep, 6 weeks training plan designed for first-time racers to get into that. And Bex and Robin and a couple other coaches are involved in this program. Also core with Emma Lovewell, yoga, more boot camps, running. Now I'm gonna go to programs, bottom left here. Same things we saw earlier, classes. This main classes page shows all the different workouts you can do on the treadmill. You can break it down by instructor. If you have a favorite instructor, you can just see what they are offering. You can also break it down by length of workout, 5 minutes up to 60 minutes. Also the music, if you're into hip hop, classical rock, R&B, and so on. Now if I go to just the running option for on demand, This is only running workouts. And again, they break it down by instructor, length, and then difficulty pops up here. So if you're a beginner like I am on the tread, I can pick the beginner workouts, intermediate, advanced based on your speed and experience, also class type. So if you just want to do something for endurance related, heart rate zone, running skills, speed, and so on, you can break it down by class right there. Now, if you just don't want to do any running, but you're into walking, they have a section just for that as well. Here's all the walking workouts that you can do. And again, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I can break it down by length here. So it looks like they had the longest at 45 minutes. Now the boot camp, this is fun because this is where you can use your accessories, or if you have your own hand weights, you can use the hand weights for part of your workout and just follow along with what they do. And some of this is on the tread, some of this is on the ground, but with this huge screen, you can see it from just about anywhere, which is fantastic. And you can see all the different things they have here. So I'm really excited about this. Here's the user interface for the tread. Here's your wake, stop, and sleep button. And then you could also have this little red cable here, which is like an emergency stop. You pull that and it stops altogether in case you're out of breath or something happens. They have a free run option right here where it just goes, and you can set the incline and speed based on these dials up here. Now these are really cool because all you have to do is roll it to increase the speed, and there's a button on either side in the middle, and this middle button, this over here is the incline, so you can incline by 1, 2, 3% at a time. But this is like a jump button, so it just jumps up in bigger increments when you hit this button here. Same thing on this side with speed. It jumps it up by 1 mile per hour with each press of the button. So when you're going, it's a really fast reaction to when you're running. So if you want to go from a 4 miles per hour up to 7 miles per hour, tap that button really fast, or go up, or bring it down really fast. When you're with a treadmill, it takes a while for that treadmill to go up and down. With the Peloton tread, it's fairly immediate just by going here, back for speed, or up for speed, which really makes those running intervals a lot easier and more easy to handle on the go. This tray is super convenient as well. You can put your phone here. Our treadmill obviously came with a heart rate monitor, which it connects automatically to your Peloton tread. Great spot for water bottles, which don't wiggle around or fall off at all. It's a nice tray here, nice wide option, so you can put multiple water bottles here. If you have an iPad, if you want to watch Netflix and do kind of watching there, you can put your iPad there. So this screen area is really a great spot for multiple items when you're on the run. The treadmill surface itself is really strong. Got these rubberized slats here that are very comfortable. The treadmill does not bounce and move around, and it's very quiet as well when you're on the run. Now that my demonstration and tutorial is over, I'm gonna do a 30-minute run today. So I'm gonna do that right now in real time. So I'm gonna pick a class. And I like working with Robin NYC. I love Emma Lovewell. She's fantastic. I'm gonna go with the queen herself, Robin, and do an intermediate run, high intensity interval training run for 30 minutes. And she did this on November 25th. It's cool because it shows the date when it was at, the difficulty rating, how people rated it in general. Here on the screen, you can see what music is featured, the class plan itself, 4-minute warm up, 25 minutes of running, a minute cool down. Almost 2,000 people have taken this workout in the last few days, and it explains what it is: high intensity interval training, an effective way to improve health, build endurance, strength, and speed. Expect some bursts of effort followed by activity recovery throughout this HIIT run. All right, so I press start. Here is your overall screen. On the left side, you'll see the heart rate, which I have connected right here on my chest under my shirt. And it says on the screen, heart rate monitor connected. Now, Bluetooth audio not connected because I don't have anything in that respect, so I'll press start. And all down below shows your incline, your output, the pace, your speed, also the elevation, calories, and so on. And everybody who is working out with you on the right-hand side, who is here now, who has been here all the time. This is basically your leaderboard, and now Robin will start talking to us.
I'm only serving 2 things today: intervals and hustle. They're gonna be delicious. So on the Peloton.
Robin has some great quotes. One she said recently was, little by little equals a lot. And you think about that with each step you take, your workouts, you're getting better. Even if you're not going super hard, you're doing more than some people are doing all day or all week. So get on the bike, get on the tread, and give it a shot. My speed's on the right-hand side. I'm going to increase the speed. Just gonna roll it a little bit. You can see how my pace right now is at a 2 miles per hour. Now I can press the button in the center, that jumps it up to 3. I press the button one more time, goes to 4, and I can just roll it back to bring it back down. On the left-hand side, I've got the incline. I'll press the center button to go up to a full 1%. I can also roll it, and that will take me in half increments, half percentage of an incline. I'm just gonna go a little bit faster here. I'm gonna follow what she says here. She's talking, I can't quite hear her, but I know we're in the warm-up stage of walking.
Then we're gonna have a nice, juicy 2.5-minute recovery. You are welcome to walk those recoveries. Don't overthink the recoveries today. Focus on the effort. Dale, second set of intervals. We're gonna hit 5 by 30.
Okay, so she just explaining what we're doing. And in these intervals, like 5 by 30s, we're gonna go hard for 30 seconds and go back down to a walk like I did a couple days ago. So with that, I can either press forward to increase the speed by whatever it is, or I can go up by 1 mile per hour just by pressing the button. I can pull it back down when I'm ready to stop. So I'm gonna do my workout and then I'll recap at the very end. That was a heck of a workout. Just giving Robin some props here overall. It was awesome, playlist was good, instructor was fantastic, extreme quality worked. Difficult, I'm gonna give it a 7. Now, here's my output over here, my results. I'm not really care about where I rank, but you can see I put out 390 kilojoules, ran 2.5 miles, elevation, blah, 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 average pace. Average pace a little bit slow because I was doing the intervals. Calories though, 374. I'm gonna go back and I can look at, I'm not gonna stretch right now because I'm gonna show you this, but look at my results on my individual page. Here under my workout history, you can see I just ran with Robin, and I can see my details broken down by output, pace, the incline. I like to go at a minimum of 2%, and then I increase it to 3% during this workout. But you can see the output. I was going up and down with some of her intervals of going fast, going to a jog, fast, jog, walk, and so on. I was doing some recording, so some of these spots, it was pretty slow. But as you can see, as I was getting going here, you can see what the watts are. My best time was a 6:40 pace, averaged 11.5. But that's kind of an example of what it looks like. Here's my workout with Robin a couple of days ago on a run hits workout for 20 minutes. You can see how my heart rate was fluctuating based on the interval runs. Shows what zone I was in based on heart rate, on my percentage of maximum. There's my output of going up and down of the effort and speed. My best on this day was 7.5 minute mile pace, but the average overall was 12. So it wasn't really about speed as much as it was getting the pace up and down to work my heart rate, which in turn gave me a good calorie burn in 20 minutes of 227. Today's calorie burn was higher, obviously because I went longer, but also there were some harder efforts in there, but mostly because I went an extra 10 minutes and nearly got 400 calories. So that's the example. I loved it. It was awesome. And I would highly recommend getting on one of these. I know these are spendy items, but this is such a better piece of equipment technology-wise with the speed, the incline, and the interactivity with the athletes and the guided workouts. Yeah, I couldn't be more excited about this. I feel like my running is really going to improve over time because I have some structure with the coaches, the variety of workouts and times and music. Plus there's an accountability factor to this because you know these runners, these athletes, these coaches are here on a regular basis and they're here to inspire you. Here are 2 of the quotes that I wrote down today. I keep my notepad with me. Excuses don't live here anymore. And you woke up today, you don't need another reason. That was from Robin. So little things to plant in your head throughout the day to keep you inspired, keep you motivated, and keep you coming back. I feel like I'm a spokesperson for the Peloton Tread. I'm just a happy athlete who enjoys it, want to spread the message. Well, that's my video today. Until I see you next time, have a great week of training, racing, or recovery. Adios.